Hi, I'm Jo Pratt and I'm going to show you how to serve a perfectly seasoned Parmesan, lemon and pepper chicken with an avocado and tomato salad. Chicken can be very bland on its own, so it lends itself to all sorts of flavours, and I'm going to coat just a simple chicken breast in a breadcrumb mixture with some breadcrumbs, lemon zest, pepper, and then you fry it until it's lovely and crisp and golden. But to start with, I'm just going to get together all of the coating ingredients. So on one plate, let's just pop some flour, and then we'll get an egg. So just beat the egg and then pop that onto your other plate. And then on our third plate, we have some dried breadcrumbs. Just scatter some of those onto there. And grate in some fresh lemon. So you get that really nice, fresh, tangy lemon flavour. And lemon and chicken are really nice together. So I need to put some pepper in there as well. Now for that, we have the Cole & Mason Gourmet Precision Pepper Mill. So I'm going to use this on a coarse setting because I want quite a coarse pepper on the outside of the chicken itself. So just adjust this to the outside. And the great thing about these pepper mills is they actually slice through the peppercorn rather than crushing it. So all those pepper oils are slowly released into the food. So let's just grind that with minimum effort. The smell of that pepper is amazing. I'm going to measure about half a teaspoon. At this stage, I'm not going to add any salt. I'm going to add the salt to the chicken itself because the Parmesan cheese is quite naturally salty. And there we have our coatings. And for the chicken, I'm just going to take my chicken breast, pop that onto a piece of greaseproof paper, pop another piece of paper over the top, get a rolling pin and just bat out the chicken so it's flattened slightly to an escallop shape. So as you can see, we have a nice even thickness chicken breast. Now this is ready just to be seasoned. Now for the chicken, I'm going to season the actual chicken meat itself. Adding the salt on top of the meat will draw out that meat flavour. So let's just add a little bit of salt. Now it's already on the coarse grind setting, so I'm going to move it to the fine grind, just because I want a fine coating over the top of that chicken itself. Turn it over. So let's take the chicken, pop it into the flour. Just a light coating of flour over the outside, and this will just give platform for the egg to cling onto. So egg in, there we go. Just coat it in the peppery, lemony Parmesan crumbs and just make sure it has an even coating. Just pat it down with your fingers and there you have a really nicely coated chicken breast ready to cook. Now to cook the chicken, you just want a nice hot pan. Put in a good drizzle of olive oil. So that oil is nearly ready. It just wants to be shimmering hot. And then in with the chicken. Just hear a little sizzle, and then I'm going to turn the heat down to medium. I don't want to burn those breadcrumbs, and I certainly want to make sure that the chicken is cooked all the way through. So you just leave that to cook for about 3-4 minutes each side maximum, and while that's cooking, I'm just going to show you how to make a simple salad to serve on the side. I'm just going to use some red onion, some sliced avocado, and some tomato. Really nice fresh flavours that will work so nicely with that chicken. So pop them into a bowl. Now I've got cherry tomatoes which have just been halved, sliced avocado and thinly sliced red onion. And then add a little drizzle of balsamic vinegar and then a good drizzle of olive oil. And then season with salt and pepper. It's on the fine setting at the moment. I'm actually going to go to a coarse setting on the salt, just so we have the nice coarser granules in the salad. There we go. And then pepper, I'm going to do the opposite. It's currently on the coarse setting. Let's move it to the fine, because I think if you have anything that's too coarse in a salad when it comes to a peppercorn, it will be a little bit too spicy and too fiery. And because this is slicing through that peppercorn, if it's going to be a nice small piece of pepper, it'll be much nicer in the salad. So just add a little twist for that lovely even consistency throughout of that peppercorn into the salad, and then just stir together. So there we have our tasty little side salad garnish, and I'm just going to turn over the chicken. Now let's have a look. This should be lovely and golden underneath. Fantastic. You just turn that over. That'll just take probably a couple of more minutes that side, just until it's golden, and I'll serve the salad on the plate while that's cooking. So let's grab the chicken. Lovely and crisp and golden. And this is a fantastic midweek meal, but it's also impressive enough to serve at a dinner party. And there we have it, a really delicious dish to serve. It's a perfectly seasoned Parmesan, lemon and pepper chicken with an avocado and tomato salad.